Welcome to this comprehensive video on the Indian share market. We will analyze stock exchanges, core assets, valuation metrics, fundamental analysis, and portfolio rules. We begin with Module 1, Market Foundations. This section explores capital generation frameworks, basic ownership rights, primary structures, and the regulatory pillars overseeing corporate liquidity. A share represents a fractional unit of ownership in a corporation, granting voting rights and a proportional claim on profits. Stock markets act as continuous auction grounds, where prices fluctuate based on supply, demand, and economic health. Let's compare primary and secondary markets. The primary market involves direct issuance of shares, like IPOs, with fixed prices. The secondary market consists of peer-to-peer exchanges and highly dynamic, second-by-second pricing. SEBI, the market regulator, ensures investor safety through transparent disclosures and dispute resolution. It oversees exchanges, depositories, and clearing corporations, and limits insider trading to maintain market integrity. Module 2 covers trading infrastructure. Here, we'll review the major Indian exchange engines, depository systems, and structural market cap groupings. The Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, founded in 1875, is Asia's oldest, benchmarked by the Sensex. The National Stock Exchange, NSE, established in 1992, pioneered computerized screens and drives derivatives trading with its Nifty 50 index. The trading system relies on demat accounts for digital security storage and trading accounts for transaction initiation. Depository gateways facilitate secure settlements between accounts. Stocks are sized by market capitalization. Large cap, top 100, are industry giants. Mid cap, 101 to 250, are fast-growing businesses with moderate volatility. Small cap, 251 plus, are early stage and highly volatile. Module 3 focuses on stock market indices. We will decode indices, track sectoral dominance, and explain the mathematics behind free-float market capitalizations. Nifty 50, from the NSE, tracks 50 blue-chip companies. Sensex, from the BSE, comprises 30 fundamentally strong, financially sound corporations. Both serve as core market benchmarks. In the Nifty 50, financial services dominate with a 35% weightage. Information technology accounts for 15%. Oil and gas and consumer goods are also significant components. Broad market indices, like Nifty 100 or 500, track the overall health of the market. Sectoral focus indices, such as Nifty Bank or Nifty IT, group sector-specific companies to evaluate specialized trends. Module 4 focuses on fundamental valuation. This covers core formulas, valuation metrics, balance sheet signals, and charting techniques for analyzing equities. Key fundamental metrics include earnings per share, EPS, for tracking profitability. ROE and ROCE measure the efficiency of capital allocation. The debt-to-equity ratio assesses leverage and dependence on external debt. We use earnings per share, or EPS, to calculate net profit per outstanding share, indicating baseline profitability. The price-to-earnings ratio, or PE, determines if a stock is overvalued or undervalued relative to its peers. Technical analysis and price action charting help understand market movements. Candlestick charting displays price movements in a specified time frame. We also identify support and resistance thresholds and use volume indicators to confirm momentum. Module 5 focuses on managed funds and ETFs. We will demystify pooled investments, passive index strategies, and evaluate mutual fund structures versus exchange-traded options. Systematic investment plans, or SIPs, leverage the power of compounding. Historically, long-term equity SIPs average 15% CAGR. Minimal capital entry points, as low as 500 rupees, allow retail investors to automate capital accumulation monthly. Mutual funds include active fund management, run by experts aiming to beat benchmarks, typically with a higher expense ratio. Passive fund management tracks indices directly, offering broader market exposure with minimal fees. This chart compares mutual funds and exchange-traded funds across key parameters, like underlying assets, liquidity, expense ratio, and tax implications, helping you choose the best fund structure. Module 6 covers alternatives and allocation. We will evaluate debt markets, commodity hedges, asset allocation strategies, and actionable pathways to launch your portfolio. Commodities, traded on the MCX, act as wealth protection during inflation. Gold hedges offer zero correlation to equity drawdowns. Sovereign gold bonds are alternatives that pay a fixed annual interest. The Balanced Asset Allocation Matrix illustrates how to diversify your portfolio for stability and growth, balancing different asset classes based on your risk tolerance. Start your wealth journey in 4 steps. First, onboard with a SEBI-registered broker. Second, complete KYC verification. Third, allocate capital among diversified assets. Fourth, automate monthly SIPs for compounding over time. Here are the sources for the images used throughout this video.